Now, the dream for many of us is living on the waterfront. For some of us, the dream has come true. When you're looking for waterfront property, one of the challenges is there are very few real estate agents who can speak waterfront. The reason they can't speak waterfront, they don't live the waterfront lifestyle, the boater's active lifestyle. I've got a great boater friend here with me, Melissa Kehres from the Legends of Real Estate, who is a boater through and through. Missy, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
So let's imagine it's your day off, and water comes in 3 flavors in our area. There's the ocean offshore, there's the intercoastal, and then there's the river.
Right.
Where is your peaceful place to enjoy
All
our
of
water?
the above, of
All
course.
of the above.
All of the above. That's what makes Jacksonville so special, is you have a little bit of everything. So whether you're looking for the peacefulness of the river or the intercoastal to get you where you need to be, as far as St. Augustine or up north of Fernandina or out to the ocean. You
Chasing
have
the
that
big ones
accessibility.
offshore.
Exactly.
I've given up the offshore thing. When I lived in Puerto Rico 25 years ago, I had a 38-foot island trader ketch, and we'd sail from Puerto Rico to Vieques to Culebra and all the way on out toward Virgin Gorda and beyond, different trips. And then when I came back here, 25 years ago, I said, now I think I'm a trawler guy, and became a bit of a river dweller. And then just recently we moved over to the riverfront on Ortega. 34 Sea Ray, doesn't go far. It does go fast, but it uses a lot of fuel. Right. It's just about enjoying the riverfront. Right. What are some of the challenges that you've seen in purchasing waterfront real estate that the non-boater, non-waterfront realtor just gets confused and they booger up the process?
Well, it's a big responsibility being on the water, and it's a lot more cumbersome as far as maintenance-wise than what you normally would have as any other internal property internally into Jacksonville. Waterfront, you need to make sure you have that great bulkhead on your property to make sure that if you have a dock out there, that it's stable. And there's a lot of maintenance that goes along with it that you've got to be aware of.
I love the dock conversation. Not all docks are created equal.
Correct.
And very often I've watched people spend $50,000, $100,000 on a dock and never quite had the conversation of, how am I going to use my dock?
Right.
Am I a kayaker? Do I need a lift for a ski boat?
Correct.
Do I have a 42 Bertram that I'm going to stick, in between some dolphins? What am I doing? Exactly. So they end up spending a lot of money for a dock that's not appropriate to how they intend to use it, and then they're like, I'm frustrated by this.
Exactly. You really have to put a lot of thought into the property and how it lays out. And then you need to figure out, do you want to have a float dock as well as the fixed dock, and how are you going to join those two? Do you want to have a location where you can sit out and enjoy dinner on the dock? Do you want to have a lift for a smaller boat to be able to get out when you want to with the tide? And you have the tidal features as well. How far out can you push it within your property boundary? Right. There's a lot of entities that go into figuring out what is ideal for you as the homeowner and what you truly want to utilize it for.
How you want to play. I'm going to give you dock envy. You ready?
Yes.
I have a concrete floating dock where my boat is.
Fantastic.
I cannot rave enough about concrete floating docks as opposed to a fixed wooden structure.
Correct.
It's always at the wrong height, and then there's the wind and the tide.
Exactly.
When that baby goes up, the boat, the dock, the tide all go together, and they all come down together.
Exactly. And if you're going to invest in putting a dock, then I think honestly that's the best way to go about it, is have the float fixtures there, because it's just so much easier, especially if you have a kayak, if you just want to push it out and enjoy it, or a paddleboard, you're able to do that very easily. And if you're going to that investment, why not really utilize it and enjoy it?
I've really come to the conclusion that the average person needs 5 boats.
Of course.
You got to have the kayak thing under control, a little bit of sailing, a little bit of go fast, a little bit of cruise, a little bit of offshore. So it's a whole toy storage area.
It is, and it's more to maintain as well, but you enjoy it.
It's all about the joy.
And that's the whole part about it.
So we are like-minded about enjoying the waterfront lifestyle. For others who think like you think and think like I think, that, man, I want to live on the water. Right. What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Best way to get a hold of me is through my website, kehresrealty.com.
kehresrealty.com. Yes. want to thank Missy for being with us. Any given day, be alert when you're on the water. You may be seeing me, you may be seeing her, and some days you may even see us together.
Exactly.
Beautiful day.